Hello everyone, hello guys, again.
Merry times.
Merry happy
times.
Bloodcast times. Yeah.
Just before Christmas.
Welcome you in this 5th episode of the Bloodcast International. Today we will speak or spoil a little bit the Hungarian National Championship, which will be in the next February, beginning of the next February.
For first weekend of February.
Yeah, and after that we will speak about our 2025 year in a Vtes card game. So we will
through some cards we chose, and it's easier to remember some memories.
Yeah, we will go through the whole year and we will speak about our experiences, tournaments, and any funny things. So this will be in this episode. Welcome you guys and hope you will enjoy. Let's start with the Hungarian National Championship. This will be the first national, which is 3 days long.
Oh yeah.
So it will begin in 6th of February, which is a Friday.
Yeah.
And on a Saturday and a Sunday. So on a Friday there will be a friendly 3-round plus final multi-deck format.
Yeah, a little bit of testing
tournament.
And
just to how this is just
feel up Kecskemét.
Yeah. To take the environment and warm up a little bit. And on the Saturday there will be the last chance qualifier of the Hungarian National Championship, because in this year we have invitation for the top 25 people who can participate in a.
It was a year-long qualifying series
with 9
almost
tournaments.
8 or 9?
9.
9. Yeah.
With 9 tournaments.
And the top 20 based on that long tournament season is already invited, and and the last 5 people is going to be based on the last chance qualifier, which we hope is going to be a rather large tournament, like 60 plus. Last year our nationals were 67.
5. Totally 65 people.
Yep. And
we try to hit the limit a little bit, or hit the top, or how do you say in English? Sorry, my cough is still there. So
he tries to bullshit me up.
Yep. So on the Sunday there will be the main event, so the top cut of the 25 people in the national, and with the side event with a constructed 3-round and a final.
I guess a bit of rebound for the unfortunate who didn't make it, although it's probably going to be a good tournament as well.
Yeah.
There should be many people coming. So
our national coordinator will post super soon an article about this in the Vtes Facebook community pages, so you can find more details there. We will have some suggestion about the hotels or the reservations where you can stay through the 3-day long tournament, and where you can get the food.
Also, there's much reason to come, as throughout the year there were tournaments, and half of the price of this tournament went into this final tournament.
Yeah.
So Waka is going to slowly drop some of the stuff that's going to be in the prices, and it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a lot of things, and it's going to be good things.
Yeah.
So
if you can let's go there. Let's come here and play with us, guys.
We are going to talk about it more as we know more. But right now at least we know the dates and the tournament structure itself. So
So that's it about the national, I guess.
Yeah, this was a quick rundown, at least few words.
So let's speak about our 1 year. I guess for me that was the most crowded year, if I can say this, or fulfilled more fulfilled with the Vtes. So I guess I never played such many tournaments before in my previous life. So I step on the gas and I just went everywhere, all around Europe and to America to play, and it was amazing year. And now it's really hard for me to slow down a little bit and
you
cool
are
down
on
for
the
next
draw. You
year,
are
yeah.
on the.
So it's really tricky. So yeah, I'm really waiting for you guys to show my cards, which is.
Yeah, this was like we were talking how we were sure we wanted to do like an end of the year, okay, which tournament we went to, and we discussed what is the best way to talk about it. Do we just go like yearly, like calendar year, which tournament we went to and didn't? But I think it's easier to speak through the cards. Like I see the card and I'm immediately thinking of like certain things that happened, and I think you're playing the game for the moments.
Yeah.
So for me, throughout the year, this was the first year for me that I played 0 Magic throughout the year, competitive. I think at all, whatever. So I didn't play any Magic, but I played some other card games. So the first half of the year, I went to way too many places, so it was not so good. But the second half was really good. That it was like a monthly Vtes tournament, a little bit more, because in Hungary there was once a month, and we went to abroad for some tournaments. But yeah, it was nice. Hope to keep on going the next year. So yeah, I think let's see the cards, so we can.
Do you want to start, or who will start?
Do you wanna rock paper scissors?
Oh yeah, rock paper scissors. I cheated.
No, you won. It wasn't in rhythm.
Yep.
Like anyway.
So I guess I will start with the Portugal National Championship, because for me that was one of the most amazing tournament in Portugal. That was the first time when I was in Lisbon, and that was the first time when I played VTS draft in my entire life, and I could go to the final, and thanks to Ricardo I lose this, which is not true, because
thanks to yourself.
It was my fault when I started to play with the time, and when I realized
it was so funny.
I don't have enough time to win the final, so I just started to do the bullshit things and call the boon on a clan which wasn't on the board.
Like Anti-Salubri or something?
No, Anti-Nosferatu.
You guys should have seen his face when he gets another turn, and he would have ousted if he wasn't an ass. Because like it was like 2 or 3 minutes left, and he started to fuck around, and like 1.5 minutes later he has a turn, and he's just like, try to do something, but it was too late because he forgot.
Yeah, so it was really fun and amazing, and I really enjoyed it. So thank you, Ricardo, to organize this amazing event. And in this national championship, I chosen to play with fully combat decks. So on the day first I played with Mambo Jin, but I couldn't reach, I guess, a single VP. With
good
it.
place then.
Yeah, because I had very bad seating. So or a swarm deck was next to me, or I draw, I don't know, really shitty hands, or I had Vinny presence in front of me who could play unlimited combatants. So
I mean, you have unlimited start a new round.
But I really enjoy this deck. I didn't play as much with it like Sergio, but I really enjoy this Relentless Reaper card. Your first card is?
My first card is? Is it my first card? So my first card is Hadassah. I gotta confess, I played 0 actual tournaments with this card, but it is probably one of the cards that I spend the most time trying to make work. And I can remember even in like the early parts of the year, the middle part of the year, all year around, I try to make this guy work, and every time it just sucks. So yeah, that's. I feel it. It's always like in my mind. Oh, it's time come. Like right now, it's like big cap waters and combat deck. It's good, and it is just never works. So, but yeah, it was a card I can remember playing in multitude of ways in like a community and trying to make it work. And every time I stand up from the table and just the feeling of just unsleeving the cards and be like, fuck this card now. But I had to mention him because he haunts me in my dreams. Other people have like good memories or bad memories in that dream. I just have Harvester. It's just
because it almost looks like Stanislava with the celerity and the protein. So I guess you choose the wrong way to build the deck around it.
No, what I love about it is the +2 strength and the fortitude and the potence.
Yeah.
And it can go vote. It can do many things. As it usually is, and somebody can do many things. It usually cannot do one thing well enough, so it just sucks. Also, 11 cap. Maybe now. this is my like drog. Like maybe now I can make this work because the cap might go higher.
Yeah,
but
a little bit.
Yeah, I remember I tried to play this guy and somebody just like ministry bleed behind me.
Yep.
So yeah.
So. Thank you. My second card is my favorite, my signature, the Beast.
Your darling.
I spent years, not just a year, to make this guy works, but I couldn't, and I kept go to do this in the beginning of the year. So I guess I participated at least 3 different tournaments with the Beast, one in Portugal as well, and it was better than the Mambo Jane, so I could do 1 game win and 4 VPs on the second day at least, which was pretty fun because there was a Mambo Jane behind me on that table.
And who won?
Me, because behind Mambo Jin there was a Winnie Dementation. So
the X factor of you can beat me.
So Sergio destroyed the Winnie Dementation, and I could get the whole table or the rest of the table. So, and I tried this guy in a different deck types. So with Julio Martinez with the Dominate and or with Kailan and
I remember.
I try to make a deck to build a deck which can work, because last year I could win a tournament finally with the Beast, but it was just because of the luck, not because the deck was good. And now here's the work in my hand to make it work, thanks to the new Sabbath cards, but now I cannot see
now,
it.
Now that's what I wanted to ask. Like I was so sure that you're just going to make some Beast deck with the new Sabbath, because the cards look good to him.
Well, I had to confess when I decided I will play the competitive VTS, and I take care a little bit more about the results in the tournament. I
don't care about the results anymore.
Yeah, I had to drop this deck for a while, but if Pete Venters will watch our episode, I'm really interested about the new art, the original art of the Beast. Still I'm interested about it.
At some point you're just going to start offering up your car home to like.
So yeah,
for that
was my second card, my favorite of all time. This art is still amazing. The guy is amazing,
to be honest.
So yeah, I never give up. No, never give up. No.
So Ashur dominated my first quarter or third of my year this year. I don't remember when that stupid Shroud came out. Do you remember when it was?
It was in March.
Yeah, it's early this year, right?
Yeah, it's around March.
I'm not sure because it didn't align completely well that I dropped Ashur and the Shroud came. But you know that I love to play with 11 caps. And Martin made this Stanislava deck with 45 MasterCard.
Yeah, the Martin Master Package.
Yeah, the thank you Martin decks that we all did with different 11 caps that are completely unplayable, but we just wanted to play with them. And like this was the engine for it. Obviously liquidation is like I could put 2 cards here, liquidation Ashur, and it was like 99% of my decks in the early year.
With this package.
Yeah, with Sibel, Anzon, Huchli Pochli, you name it, and it was just or just the regular 7
Nana Buruku.
With the +1 hand size as well. So or just the 7 Parthenon with like anyone who's 11 cap. And yeah, it's just this card is so incredibly powerful. Like if you are not contested this Ashur game, and you are the only one playing this, and you can reliably get the cards, especially with liquidation, you put so many good cards in your deck. It's just so incredibly powerful. But yeah, then Shroud came out, and yeah. That dream is. I really like that solution, to be honest. I still think Ashur is a playable card.
Yeah.
It is just the Shroud package when sits behind you just ruins you completely. But it's like 15% of the game, so it's not as much. But I think it knocked back Ashur altogether a lot. Also, there is not as much time to mess around with this liquidation Ashur package right now. Like so many things happen in the table so quickly. You don't necessarily have the time to. You never like that. You have to catch up with the game. You know, when there's already like 3 Child of Revolution behind you, and you start assuring. That's not a good answer to that game plan. So. Yeah, I dropped it, but I had to mention it because obviously it's a huge part of my national winning deck, and yeah, most every deck I played until like April or something when I had to change.
I guess this is the card which is most of the time shows up in the good players or the top players' hand. So if I think about it, I always see the good players to play the Ashur. And it was, for me, it's a funny card as well, because when my son started to play with this card game, that was the first card he heard about it. It's strong and powerful, so all of his 60 library deck started with 12 Ashurs.
In the previous iteration of Bloodcast, when it was Hungarian, we had a challenge where we had to play his decks.
Yeah, my son's decks.
Yeah, he made deck for every clan, and half of them started like 15 Ashur.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. It was pretty fun.
Also a little bit of extra, like I don't know if you remember, we had this discussion with Frankie where I think he pointed it out really well that a lot of the times Ashur was overused. Like when you can't actively, like with the liquidation or something, you could just put the cards like, oh, I need certain extra combat cards in my deck. Why not just put the extra combat cards in your deck and not the Ashur? Because the Ashur is like using up a master phase if you don't have multiple master phases is real like pay to get the card.
Huge cost.
Yeah, so I still think the card is strong.
Yeah,
it is just
still there. Yeah, and it will be.
Maybe it's going to be like seasons.
Yeah.
To come back.
Yep. Thank you. So my third card is the Magic of the Smiths.
The single blood sorcery card that exists.
So I had a deck with the name My Worst Deck Ever. That was the deck what I played in Warsaw last year in the European Championship, and I forgot to put Heart of Nicetus into the deck. So I really love this Tremere grinder deck with Gerald Windham. I really love this +1 stealth guy, a 9 cap. It's really cool with a very strong ability.
Fucking ability.
So I played a few games and tournaments with this deck, and last year I won a tournament in Hungary as well with this deck. So I still played this at the beginning of the year, and I brought it to America as well, to the North American Championship.
Did you play that?
Yeah, I played with it in the Week of Nightmares.
In the Week of Nightmares. You made finals with it, no?
No, not with this one.
With
the 2 other decks what I brought, I went to the final, but with this one I needed 1.5 VP more. It still work. My problem was on the third table. No, because it was a 2-round plus final game. So on the second table, I had Lord Tremere and Margot Zata in front of me with unlimited deflections and pool gains. So I couldn't host him.
If that deck can set up, it's super strong.
Yeah.
Also, what is the?
So this table was won with Jay with the Cock Robin deck, which almost did nothing, just bleed for 1, bleed for 2, and that's it. I cannot imagine how he could win this table, but he did it, so it was fun.
Also, you played what's the name of the 8 cap that you can discard?
Ayale? No? 8 cap?
Blood Sorcerer, Tomato
Abraham,
not Malone, but the other one.
Disable.
Yeah, that one is pretty strong as well, because it can come out on the second turn, and the ability is super strong.
I really like this deck because the crypt is so cool, because I have 9 caps, I have 8 cap, I have 7 caps, so all of them can play the govern superior on the other one, so the crypt is really good.
Yeah, govern is... Yeah. My third vampire, or not vampire, card. Nargal Advanced. I was playing a lot of Balis, as you might have gathered. I just love the Balis, and I think Nargal Advanced is probably was the best in the organized resistance meta, because I think the ability is like absolutely ridiculous. The part of every reaction card costing 1 blood, if you go bleed, if you do whatever, like wake plus deflection, 3 blood, who can afford that? And you have
and if you play narrow minds as well.
So yeah, it's a ridiculous vampire. Hard to make it work, even though it can bounce. It is just, you cannot really pair it with anyone really. Like, the best you can do is this horde game of like
Tend the
Flock horde, but he has a 1-man army. He can almost do it. Also, there is the Great Beast angle. I almost didn't play it at all, that version. I usually bled. I usually put allies in play. I usually did some garbage. But the vampire is just super strong. And I played it throughout the year, in smaller tournaments, in like the local plays. Yeah, I should have brought it to some bigger tournaments, I think, because it was really good against the Anarchs, but I couldn't find a place for many combat cards, and I don't like solo vampire with, like, if there is a combat on the table, you just, that's not good enough, I think. But yeah.
For Secure Haven.
I am a person who hates Secure Haven. Even if I have a solo vampire that shouldn't be, I hate the fact that I rely on this one card that not only I need to play after my vampire comes out and there is a window to hit it, and if you are going to hit Nurgle, you hit Nurgle before you can get the Unleash. So I don't like it.
Yep.
But I like the vampire a lot. Like, the discipline spread is amazing, and yeah, as I said, this ability, I should have brought this vampire to more tournaments during the height of the Anarchs.
We will have a tournament on December 27th, so you can keep going.
Or I can play Hardestat.
Oh yeah. So my fourth card is Alonso Petrodon. That was the vampire I really liked to play during the whole year. I guess that was the first deck in the year what I really built it by my own self, which was built around the Obfuscate, Dominate, and the Votes. So I put him together with the Ventru and Malkavian princes, with Obfuscate and Dominate, and the deck was quite simple. So govern out everyone, and we can go to call the party shift, and we can go to bleed. I really loved in this deck that I can handle if someone sat in front of me. If someone sat in front of me with a lot of bounces, I can just
Go for the
vote him
game.
out, and after that I could go to bleed. The only challenge was with this deck that this huge guy is 10 cap, and I didn't play any.
Free drive or
No, the to bring him out fast, so I didn't play any Zillas. Yeah, and if I was the first seed, it was quite a long time to bring him out. But I could play the final in one tournament in the Week of Nightmares in the North American Championship, and almost I could play the North American Championship final with this guy, but my roll dice was not good enough, and Kelly high rolled me.
The most butthurt moment of your life, you know, that we.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed the game with this vampire and the whole. It was quite annoying when I get the computer hacking dodge behind me in the North American Championship, and I just couldn't do anything except oust from the table. But it's similar, like with the Juliet Park Cavalier deck a little bit. But I really like the Warsaw Station effect.
Yeah, I mean with the vote.
Yeah, and with the Govern Superior, And this guy, it's crazy when he can play the Ankill Cog and he can bleed. And of course he has a good ability against the
I wanted
Anarchs.
to ask about the.
And the beginning of the year and in the summer there was a huge Anarch. So many Anarch decks in the tournament. So. I loved it, but I couldn't win any tournament with this deck.
You know why I hate this vampire?
Why?
The art.
Because he's not a Nosferatu.
He is a Nosferatu.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He's like, where is his Nosferatu?
Under the chest.
Oh, it's just from the top.
He used Obfuscate.
Yeah, I know, but it is so fucking stupid. I love the old Nosferatu arts, but all of them were like grotesque monsters. Now he is fucking
like the Beast.
Yeah, this is your soccer coach, you know, like fucking
soccer coach. Yeah. So that was my fourth card.
Undele. The best ability. No, it's not the best ability. What one of the best abilities in the game? One of my most memorable moments this year, Portugal Nationals. It's the third round. There's a Bruja de Pate deck behind me. I was playing Nehemiah Summon History with bunch of like Lutz, Undele, you name it. So there is a Bruja de Pate guy behind me with two vampires out. Undele goes, gets back banishment. Lutz goes, banish the guy. It's his turn.
He locked his
one vampire, transfers out. Undele gets back punishment. It was so silly.
There was
a
lock on this deck.
I think the only thing that holds this vampire back, because as I said, if you have vote lock, you can achieve vote lock with this guy, you cannot lose.
Yeah.
I'm almost like 99% sure you're fucking up if you lose with this, because you can get back the bounces, you can get back the stats if you need it, you can get back any minion cards. And it is so strong because you can villain it, get back water, and play water. So throughout the year, I play with this card, mostly in my summon history decks. But yeah, I just love this card. It's just so fun to play with. I remember I went to one of the tournaments with. I used the Celerity and the Fortitude. So I played like 15, not free drive, what's the Force March. So you have the stats, and what I did, I had what's the card that you cannot be bled for more than 2
Protected resources.
protected resources. I had like 6. The idea of the deck was you get back 2 cards, so you can play a bunch of shitty cards because you're going to discard them. So it wasn't as much of a vote meta at the time, for us at least. So gets back whatever. I played with voters to water it back, and the second action was the gain 2 pool and only a 8+ cat can play it. So I was like at infinite pool, and I had like 2 kind resources in my deck that I liquidated out, and I get it back with this cards, go. So somehow it wasn't successful, but the concept was great.
And how Della likes the Shroud of Decay, by the way?
Not so. That card ruined my life. Nah, I mean, I'm still thinking about it sometimes because, like, it can play Force March, it can stealth of Obfuscate, and you can, the presence is good for the water.
Yeah.
You cannot gain the 2 pool, but you can always go to full. These cards, there is a team that is like almost good, but not good, so I don't achieve much with them. But
there is a fantasy inside. Yeah,
I die trying.
Yeah.
So that's my
good job.
That's my card.
5th. Oh yeah.
Lady with the big Rex.
Matahari. Oh my god. I guess if I have to name one deck in this year what I like the most, the Matahari with Marish Trek. It's my idea. I never saw it.
No, nobody can take it.
And now when the new War Ghouls or this stuff will come out, I will continue to terrorize the table with this deck, because I am not, how do you say, can go to retire until I have a tournament win this deck. I almost could have it in the European Championship, but you messed up my...
Yeah, definitely did. I should have been possible. Could you imagine if, like, you were already dead?
It's good with my shortest final in my life.
I just go across the table and beat you at Matahari anyway.
Yeah, so my deck idea was I will bring out her and I will swarm the whole table with cheap allies who has bleed.
Yeah, the inferior 42 is working overtime.
Yeah, and after that I will bring out Marish Trek. And with her ability I can protect myself, and I can cooperate shift, and I can play the vote cards, which demonstration from the anti-Ventru clan and Ventru headquarters, and I can
there are many.
Yeah, I can vote and I can game pool with what was the political action which, no you gain one autarchus persecution. Yeah. So I really loved this deck, and I have to work on it because it's really sensitive how much master cards you put in the deck, because you only have 1 or 2 turn to recruit all of the allies on the board.
Every multi-field guy dev is really sensitive to how many master cards, because you play an action free drive, and all of a sudden you have these 4 or 5 master cards in your hand.
Yeah, it's not solid. But I really enjoy it because I went to the final in the North American Championship with this deck as well. I really enjoyed to play, and I had a final with this
on the week of Nightmares, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I could go to the final in the side event of the European Championship in Aarhus in this year. But yeah, I really love it. Like, I always first of all I love these 2 women because they are really
good looking,
really so, because they have, both of them, they have a special ability that you can find on the other vampires. And together with the same disciplines, it's could be.
All you need is Obfuscate.
Yeah, and for me it was. I always enjoy when I can develop a deck by my own self.
A little bit of side tension. there came out the first card I liked out of the new set. The one that prevents opponents from stealing.
Yeah.
And we are not talking about it. We talked about like 15 cards that we are not so happy with, and there is finally one that's amazing. And we are just leave it there. We are not talking about it. There's finally a good card. I just want to shit on cards.
So Matari,
cool one. Timely fashion. My least favorite True Bruger deck, but the best one by a country mile. This card, if you have a good seating in almost any tournament, any meta, unless you're ousted very quickly, this guy is just going to terrorize the whole table. The ability is, of course, unreal.
Ridiculous.
Unlocking
every single turn.
Also,
you know the most expensive or valuable resource in this game, the unlock, and he just
does it. Super ridiculous card. It's a really boring deck to play with. I gotta admit, it is. As I said, I think I said this before.
How? When you have to deal all of the time that no, I won't kill you.
First of all, the most you play your first summon history. And there's always like a 5+ minute discussion with your prey and predator. Like, okay, you block this. No, I rescue you. But no, why I rescue you? And everybody's
and at the end, no one will block it.
Afraid of the decapitation. There are certain decks that just ruin it. Like the new Hecata just ruins this because of the zombies, and you don't want to I go for my action. That's really important. The first couple of actions is really important for Shaman. And if a 6 or 7 cap blocks and you burn it, you're like, okay, it's good enough. But if a fucking zombie or servitor blocks it, it is just so bad, man. So, but after a while, it just becomes this like 2 or 3 games with this deck. You are just I have to do this again. I don't want to wait for people how they want to oust me. I cannot deal with anything really, because the only thing I can offer is who am I beating up, and they're always going to deal break me just to oust this deck. And as I said, it's just you literally play 3 cards and that's it. I mean, there is a lot of variation you can muster up. My sort of invention that I haven't seen anybody else play is the Corpse Minion, because I think that's really good defensive card, and you can sort of spend the blood because you usually work it back, but you can do this many things. At the end of the day, you're just going to go and burn vampires, and it gets boring pretty quickly to me. Every now and then, you pick up the deck.
Yeah, because you don't have to choose which card you want to take back from your airship.
We talked about the European Championship. I didn't speak about. I had a tournament. In Budapest, the one that I won the Hungarian national qualifiers. That was in Budapest. It was the time where this is a boring deck, I don't want to play with it, but it was 2 or 3 Hungarian qualifiers left, and I was not qualified, and I'm still mad at Waka that I'm not invited as the previous year's winner. We should invite the winners. But anyway, I was like, okay, it's time to bring this deck out, and I had a 4-person table. If you play this deck with a 4-person table, you just win. The whole table sort of needs to work around this, unless obviously there's a computer hacking dodge behind you. But other than that, and I won that one, it is a super strong deck. This guy is just a deck. You can build it many different ways, all of them boring. If you need results, Shalmat is always.
Did you try to build a deck around him which is use more celerity cards?
That's the one that I tried and failed. Every other option, I put random bullshit cards into it and it still works. I'm pretty sure a Shalmat deck could handle like 5 Celerity cards in it. It's just, you cannot play it, it's just in your hand. I don't care. I use
I
my
can
3
play with 2 cards.
I'm going to get Heart of Nichatus anyways. Fuck you. So yeah.
Next one, Santaleus. I get
Santa Manus.
Santaleus, yeah.
It's
Merry Christmas, you.
Oh my god, this should have been the...
What?
This should have been the last one, the big one.
Ah, yeah.
Because it's Christmas.
Yeah. So I saw this guy to work in the North American Championship.
Darby Keeney played.
Yeah,
it,
played
right? Yeah.
played by Darby Keeney, and he hosted me out 2 times in a single day. I played with the Petrodon, and he hosted me with this guy because this ability, it's ridiculous again. So you can cancel any master card on the whole table to burn 3 blood. So it's really fun to play with this deck, and I really enjoyed it, and I had some success with this deck as well. I went to the final once in the Hungarian National Championship qualifier series, but because I didn't play so much with this deck, I had a misplay against Martin.
That was the one where he had the dice, right?
Yeah, dark.
No, the Martin I'm dead counter.
Yeah. It was.
We were watching like 10 people watching the
that
finals.
was the game. That was the game when he came around my.
Oh yeah.
My anti-Markavian guy, Hagarstone, which he hated the most because he couldn't draw back the cards what he played during his turn. So he was. Yeah, it was really funny.
We were watching it, and Martin from like minute 10 is like, I'm dead.
Yeah.
And he said it like 6 times, and somebody mentioned, okay, let's get the dice and start to count
how many times.
And we need to switch dice because it was too small.
Yeah, because it was a 20-side dice, but it was not enough. So I played with Santaleus as well in the EC in this year, and I could won the whole table with it, and that's why I could go to the final in the Sidemen.
Actually, I played it too.
Yeah, because it was a multi-deck format. It was really fun.
If you didn't have the unfortune to play around this guy, this ability doesn't seem too crazy. But when in action, it is so fucking nuts. Oh my lord. Yeah. Like this, you have to pay it. And you always count on these villains to work or your Papillon to land, and it just never does. It's so crazy. It can cancel DI. It cancels anything.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I really love it. Yeah, my only struggle with this guy, I'm sure there won't be any Dementation cards in the future. So it could be a one-way deck when you can go with the Kindred Spirits Bleed, and that's it.
But there could be more hunting grounds.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was my 6th card. Oh yeah, it's a huge love.
Oh my lord.
It's a huge love.
I put this card, I put it almost any deck I play Fortitude with, and I tend to play a lot of like from 8 to 15.
And you put
Fortitudes.
this card in a deck which is never used, the Fortitude, when you played with the Mistress.
One of my decks, recent decks after the Sabbath came out, was Mistress Fanchon, Fortitude Discipline, and because everybody was playing this 10 cap big water guys, I just go Puppet Master, and I put Fortitude on the other guy too, the Discipline, and I just burned with an action. But the reason I put this card here, because throughout the year, I only brought the deck to like 2 or 3 tournaments, but throughout the whole year, I tried to make this 45 free drive deck work.
Yeah.
Because coming from Magic, the fact that you have no limitation on a card you can play is just ridiculous to me. And this is the one card where you feel like, okay, I can win the whole table in 1 turn. And I did.
Yeah,
I did.
You can.
I tried it with many. You name it, your Mitras, your hardest stuff, what's the cool one, the Fakir.
Yeah, Fakir LCD.
Because with Fakir, you can bleed for 27 in a single turn. Because you just kill somebody, taking the skin minion, and you can just equipped with every presence card that gives you bleed and
the
the Tasha
retainers,
Morganas, the other things.
Equipment. Yeah.
I think the best one was the Mitras one, the new Mitras one. I actually brought it to a tournament where I should have made finals, but I made multiple mistakes.
And that was the first time.
Yeah, that was the first time I played with the Mitras one. I left out some cards that should have been in the deck, but you
Free
can.
drive?
No, I brought my free drive. But I left out some other unlocks that you can use. For example, the criming. That was a huge part I missed, because you can just go on arc at some point and play the criming. Because almost every time I play with this deck, it's successful in a sense that I use up all my cards. I tend to oust 2 players, but from that point, I'm stuck. And this is what happened in the last tournament I played it in. Was it Vtes?
Yeah.
It was like a 35-person tournament. It was pretty good. But my problem was I ousted 2 guys, and it just didn't develop from there, because they're kind of servitor blocking, whatever, and the deck sort of fizzled out because you play 0 reaction card, you play nothing. You're at some point getting this Enki Coke with like bleed 15, and I ousted others for some else as it was bounced. Oops. But yeah, it's a really fun deck. I advise everybody to at least try it. If you have 45 free cards
you
on
have this infection on my son, and today he showed me a deck built on Michante Chutli with 45.
That's a pretty good one as well.
45
because
free
he can
drive.
get the
Talbot Chain Show. Talbot Chain Show.
Because you need you require certain things. I think the best one out of the bunch is probably Hardestat, because he can get the Alastor, he can get do you know the card? It's like a Justicar or Inner Circle can play this, put it into play, and Camarilla Vampires can rush non-Camarilla guys.
Yeah, I saw this card to work in Jay his deck. With the Cock Robin.
Oh.
He played it, yeah.
So it's I think free drive is a little bit underused. Of course the blood usage.
Yeah, usage. Cost
is a lot, but if you have superior fortitude, I'm so surprised that nobody plays it with the new Cardinal. Like everybody's just okay. I know she unlocks from her
political
ability,
action, yeah.
but you can go govern down a couple of free drives to have a little bit of a bleed.
Yep.
I don't know. I love the card. I'm going to play with free drive.
I guess this is the card which will never be out of the game, because you can use it forever.
Also, a little bit of extra, like I think Fortitude. I love to see Fortitude getting a little bit more help, because there are so many useless cards in Fortitude.
Yeah.
Like there is like 4 different cards that does something when you're in Torpor, which is like, oh, that's
Thank
great.
you.
That's, I want to plan ahead.
But
that my gameplay sucks.
Yeah, I will go to Torpor.
No. Also, there's a lot of them. I kind of like the place for the Fortitude combat. I think it's decent. It's
with
on
the salubri.
Yeah. But yeah, some action to help it a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, free drive is going to be good all the time.
Oh yeah, organized resistance. In this year, that's when I made the decision. I will take care about the results of the tournament, and when you decide I won't play at all with the Anarchs because they are sucks and because they have so unfair cards.
This man bitched about the Anarchs for over 2 years now. And he just joins them.
Yeah, and I decided, okay, in the EC, I will play a good combat deck which can block and which can deflect. And the Mr. Universe always pay the debt back to you when you decide I will.
Mr. Universe,
Mr. Universe.
You know who Mr. Universe is? No. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Mr. Universe.
And I went to the EC with the Anarch Bruja cell gun combat deck, and I played against Ben Cash Dollar 2 times, and I didn't. I couldn't beat him, and he always killed me with the contest. And
all I can think about right now is that Arnold Schwarzenegger was the one who ordered the seatings.
And just because I chose this piece of shit card and deck, I couldn't go to the second day in the EC. So I learned the lesson, and I just put this card into this list just to remember myself. You cannot give up your, what is the LVEC?
Principles.
Yeah, the principles you have. So
do you know the name of the whip that priest uses?
Oh yeah.
And,
I have to use him. Yeah. So this is the seventh card.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
What
that was the Inquisition time in my in my year. What the
Arnold Schwarzenegger is coming up. Like, this card dominated the past 1.5 year of competitive VTS, at least 1.5 year, probably 2. So stupid. Like, why is this bloodless?
Yeah.
Why can it work?
Don't go there. Don't go there. This is a totally different episode.
No.
Don't
I
go
just
there.
look at this card and I get. Why can it work for another guy playing it? So
let's
move on quickly. To my favorite political action card in the game. This card is the safe place for anybody who plays 10 plus caps. Because, when you play your inner circles, and whoever Arika comes out, nobody wants to vote with you. But this one card, you can always make something happen with it.
Because
this and Party Shift, I think the two vote cards that can always go through.
Pass, yeah.
Because if you talk enough bullshit with it, and like how strong this banishment is, even if at a full cap, you just have a peace of mind for a turn, and you can go, okay, banishment back this beast, for example.
Oh, how many times it happened in the past.
It cannot come forward. And the extra part is because I banished it, the guy behind him can probably put enough pressure to force when him he to comes out, he needs to go back, and I have this a little bit of a free time for myself.
Especially if you can free drive after the
also, like, heads up, you cannot have a better card than this. It happens so many times when you see this water deck playing against something else, and you like, oh, this guy is super strong, oh, he's going to win the heads up, and the water deck is just, okay, let's banish that 4 blood 9 cap away.
And like, he just give his hand to you.
Yeah, it's just like,
thank you so much. Yeah.
Good game. Yeah. Like, I love this card. It's
pretty strong, yeah.
The more you sort of establish yourself in a community, the less people want to vote with you. And I start to feel the effect that in Hungary, when I go for a vote card, it's just, I don't want you. I starting to leave voters out of all of my voting deck, because I hate that conversation of, I'm going to vote against you just in order
to count the votes and just let you pass by one.
Oh, if I can announce ahead, like, I'm not even playing the card, don't think about it. And but banishment is usually one that you can, if you point at the right guy, it's going to go through. And usually there is a right guy that's right for you as well. So I love this card. Also, it looks really good with the old borders.
Yeah.
So, mwah.
Oh yeah.
Yum.
Oh yeah.
Oh yum.
I have to confess, I am not the Styles Bleed player guy, so most of the time I like to play with the combat, or at least the vote decks, but not so much with the Bleed, because for me, I don't like when I don't have any effect on the table, so I cannot do anything cross table, and I just only have one direction where I can go. I don't like it, but I really wanted to try at least once this British Museum I don't know, effect or British Museum deck. That was the second card, but I was freak out when I heard, okay, a British Museum, when I saw it on the table, because oh my god, it's so annoying and
so many words.
Oh my god! But it's so fun. I tried to play the cooler with the La Sombras, which so they use a lot of blood in a deck for the govern and the stealth and the conditioning and everything to handle the blood gain. But I have to confess, Charlie was right when he said instead of the British Museum and the cooler, if I will put the govern and more bleed and servitors in the deck, it can work better. So I tried to play with this deck in the Portugal Grand Prix.
I was just about to ask you, how was this deck at the Portugal Grand Prix?
I really loved it. I guess I dropped after the second round because I couldn't.
If you were only dropping after a second round, but no, you had to my competitive days are over.
Oh yeah, it's this cards put me in a really low energy level and to the deep to figure it out what I want to reach in the future with the Vtes. So I had to realize I am not the stealth bleed guy. So but I made a try with this card and with the British Museum. Sometimes it's worked really well, but this is not my type. But I had to try.
I just have to mention. I remember I was talking to Martin about one of the million True Bridget decks I was making, and how can I solve the blood problem for it? Because you need to answer a lot of things in those decks, and he was like, oh, you could play cooler. This absolute garbage card. And of course with British Museum.
Yeah, the only problem if you didn't do any British Museum from the 7 that I use in the and you have a card which costs 1 pool and did do nothing, and you have to use your only one action to get rid of this card. That's not worth it.
The level of difference between if you have a British Museum and you playing cooler, it's pretty cool, cool, and if you don't, it just drops off it.
It's painful.
It is just dumb. You don't.
Or my son told me they played a casual game yesterday, I guess, and he played the Living Man's British Museum, and he get to wash. For the first 2 British museums, so it's
very Santa Claus when you need it. I really don't like cards that you have to play multiples of British Museum that's unique, and you need it early, otherwise it sucks.
Yeah.
So
that was my.
my not the first, but it should be
on the first place.
Oh my lord, how much time I spent with this card, man, this year. Portugal Nationals, half of the Hungarian qualifier series, EC, all 3 days EC. Yeah. I just fell in love with this card. The fact that you can bullshit up so many different versions of this deck. My main 2 guys were Almutantir, Black Hand, this Weeping Stone plus what's the Bruja one? True Bruja one, the hunting ground that gives you +1 hand.
I never.
Tabrits,
yeah.
So they have 2 hunting grounds that give +1 hand. How good is that? And the summon history, you can muster up allies, you can muster up vampires, because
equipments.
Yeah, you can do anything. I think the deeper you go, the more you read of the card, because you start with, I can get allies, and you build a deck around it, and then or equipments. That's a good start, and nobody uses it usually for the superior version, because that more than often sucks. But the more deep you go, and I can get this Ankara, then I can get my loots or you name it.
Yeah.
All of the bullshit. So yeah, I just love this card. And my favorite ally in the game, you know who I'm talking about? Remember me, Mufasa.
Remember Mufasa.
It's
Remnant
so,
of the endless
fun.
storm.
It's so fun when you go and hit for 6 and like, remember me, beer.
Remember who you are.
And he just always get majested to oblivion. But I love the card. I usually leave it out of this deck if I have to go to a tournament with it. But it's so fun to just. Here is this Mufasa with haste.
Yeah.
And just like, bam!
With the Vini dementation, it's.
I think one of the things, at least from my experience, good players enjoy is options to change up your game plan.
Yeah.
And this is the best card in the whole game for that purpose.
Yeah.
Like, of course, it's not a stat
so
action.
flexible,
You need to work so hard for this card to land, to have the blood, to have the styles, to go through with it. But you can change up so much. You can get this muddled vampire hunter who hits. You can get this Ponticulus against the combat deck. You can get the Ankaras who bounce for free if there's a bleed deck behind you. You can completely change up your game plan with this one, and you mostly need these one-offs. And
it works from the ash heap as well. So
yeah, but not from the hand. So how many times this year happened when I played this for a certain amount and I just drew into the card I wanted to get and I just want to, Kermit sewer slide. So ridiculous card. Probably my favorite card out of the year. I spend the most time playing, but yeah.
Yeah. So there is no surprise here, because that was the last.
They made this card for you.
Ah, yeah. So this card knows everything what the combat deck wants. +2 strengths and +1 hand size, and this whole card what you suggest me to use instead of the 8 from Bats Carrion Crow combination gave me the first spot of Kane win in the world, and it's so.
That sounds good, right?
Yeah, it sounds good for me as well, because I really look for something which can make the real combat deck works. So for me the combat decks always mean the potence. So which can works with of course the Banus use it with the animalism as well.
It doesn't matter. It's about the strength. It's about the hand.
Yeah, it's about the hands, right? And always two things missing for me: the prevent and to cycle cards out of your hand. And this new package solved these two challenges as well, and it's so powerful. I love it so much. So with the celerity they have, I can kill anyone in a single turn.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. I love it.
It's so telling that I think we slept on this card because neither of us put in the top 5.
Because it looks like the Thornstein post. Yeah, we know it +2 strength, but
it already existed somehow. But this one hand size is just so like we joked when you made the deck and put together cards and how many you wanna play. Oh, you really wanna play 4 of these? You just discard with rage. It was the answer to everything. And also. I think combat was sort of out in the previous year because there was this infinite amount of Earthmeld and you name it. And also just small guys, you don't want to use up so much to beat up Ruslan Fedorenko.
Yeah.
That's not it. But right now, this card is just... I mean, I saw it in the first tournament at Vtes and it works so well. Like, even in shitty situations, this card was just it. Like, holy shit, how much you hitting for? Really? And like cycling cards, it is just so strong.
Yeah, I love it, and the art is awesome as well.
And as you said it, your biggest achievement this year, I would say, is like the first Pet of Cain.
Yeah, it was a secret achievement for me. I guess I didn't tell it anyone, but deep inside me, it was there that.
You have to tell it up front.
Yeah, it's.
Don't be afraid.
I want to be the second also in this game, you know, when I can I can win something with the combat.
You know, also played with rather large vampires.
Yeah.
Like, Enkidu was in like 3 different tournaments.
Enkidu can use this as well, quite good.
Like he needs it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was my last card.
So my last card is
The liquor guy.
My personal like biggest achievement tournament this year out of Vtes was the nationals. I am the 24th champion, which happened this year January.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the same with us for this year. So the 25 champion is going to be in February. And I was playing a lot of Sibel before Anzon, and I was like, okay, I like voting, so there is this guy, and I just put every inner circle and Justicar into it, and your liquidation Ashur package, and it just worked. I'm not like your son has tried this deck, and every time he plays with this deck is like, this is the worst deck I ever played. It was 45 master cards and like a bunch of garbage you can do. Of course, what you do with this deck is just your Zilla, your Villain, your Voter Cap, you do all your things. Everybody hates you at the table, but you probably overpower it with enough muscle of voting, and you can achieve this.
Gain.
Yeah, you can be a little bit slower, which I really liked with this deck. Also, I played a bunch of reaction cards, your second traditions, your majesties, your bounces, so you can play a little bit slower. And when you're ready, you put so much damage in one turn with this deck. Like, you have your whatever inner circle and Don Cruels.
Oh yeah.
Somebody commented under the deck, it was like, holy shit, it's 2025 and the 65-person winner deck has a Don Cruels in it. I was like, that's
this
it.
Is you.
That's it. So yeah, I have to put this one first. Also, it's still, I think, a really strong vampire. Like this multi-master phase, obviously the Ashur is a little bit out, so it's not as good as it used to be, because you don't really want to play liquidation when somebody is shrouding your ass. But I think it's still there, it's still good. And Prince as a title has this parity shift, this second tradition. These cards are always good. So still workable today. It's not it's pretty funny because I think the deck is not the best during with like the Baron meta.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can muster up early on, let's say 2 styles on political actions, and he can jump that pretty easily, and you are always going to be the acting one, so I have to majesty, otherwise he's going to aggravate my ass, and you cannot have this 8 cap go down and burn. Although in the finals of the nationals I had an Alexandra Eaton, and it just didn't phase this deck.
Yeah.
This deck was so resilient in terms of pool. You cannot really oust this deck. And yeah, it was one of the most fun I had during the finals, because you remember I told you this. I know 2 of the guys what they were playing. So we put out the vampires, and it is like big vote deck and 4 combat decks, and it's just like, I'm fucked to oblivion. Yeah. And it somehow worked out that it was actually a Shalmat on the table, because Balázs plays Shalmat, and thankfully he was more hated than me, and somehow I managed to sneak the win in the end. But yeah, it was a really fun finals, because it was like Gyula, who is probably, I would still call him the best player in Hungary at the moment, and he was playing really well with the Banus. In front of me was Goran?
No, I don't think so.
What's the name of the?
I don't know.
Oh, whatever. So War Ghouls, and it was Montano beat your ass deck as well.
Yeah, with
So,
the dark.
Yeah, the +2 damage and prevent or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. So I love this card. It's so fun. It's so fun to play with.
So that was our list, guys, and we are really curious which cards determined your year in 2025. So if you want to share with us your favorite cards in this year, we are waiting for it in the comments.
I think everybody has at least one card that they can so much good memories with it.
Yeah. So if you want to share with us, let's do it under the comments. And I guess that's it. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Wish you
and a Happy New Year, guys. Thank you for watching us in the last 1 month or 1.5
Yeah, we started
or 2,
or something.
and because we get so many feedbacks, good ones, we will continue this in the next year. So see you in 2026.
Yeah, also see you in tournaments. I hope many of you can make it to Hungary for the nationals, and it's going to be really soon, but there is going to be one tournament here in Kecskemét on the 27th. So if you have free time this year and you're done with your I don't know what people eat during Christmas. I know what we eat, but it's like bagel and and the others. If you're done with eating, you can come and play some cards.
So thank you for watching, and
see you next year.
Happy Christmas and next year and the New Year or something like that.
Something like that.
Ciao.